Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. All right, we're going to jump right into this reading for you all. Divine Holy Spirit, I ask that you connect to this energy and show me clearly, please and thank you. So your oracle for this reading is titled the Juggernaut. Okay, and there's a message attached to this, so we're going to read it. The Juggernaut, an unstoppable, fearless, reborn. You have become a force to be reckoned with. Whatever or whomever has held you back for so long is no longer a factor for you. You are finally seeing past the illusions, seeing through the rose-tinted glasses, and because of this, you are a brand new person. A more stronger version of you has been born, and you are allowing the old and the old in general in your life to die out. There's no looking back to any of it, for you see things with a new set of eyes, and you're no longer operating in your ego. That part of you has been destroyed. People may not understand this new you, but this new you is indeed unstoppable. There's a presence about you that is so fearless, so forceful, that others may find it intimidating or even scary. You were always meant to become who you are now. You just had to walk away from the person that you thought that you were. All right? So take that message, let it resonate, rewind it if you have to, meditate on that message, receive it, okay? So with the tarot, you have Justice, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of intentions, okay? At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands, and then you have literally passion, okay? So this feels like a love reading, y'all. I mean, it definitely does. So let's tap into the energy. What I am getting here, especially with your opening oracle, whoever you are, divine, feminine, masculine, a part of your generational stronghold, what you were called to do in this lifetime was directly connected to your heart chakra. And yes, I feel like this is a love reading between romantic partners, but this love energy was not just a stronghold between lovers in your life. This love, this attack on your heart chakra, this love stronghold was placed on anyone in your life who was meant to love you, your relatives, friends, okay? Not just lovers, but and also the highest version of yourself. You always had a hard time with identifying with love. You may have had a hard time loving yourself at one point. You may have faced very dark times. You may have even faced suicidal thoughts for some of you. And this was all connected to a generational stronghold that you were selected and chosen and anointed. I'm hearing selected, chosen, anointed, preordained, divinely orchestrated to overcome and to break this stronghold when it pertains to love, receiving it, giving it. But I feel like for you, it may have not been hard for you to display love because you are that, but it could have been hard for you to pick and choose who you gave that to. You could have been very vulnerable, very naive, very I'm hearing malleable, very easy to be manipulated through illusions of love, whether it's from your family, friends, or a romantic partner. But that's the old you. That's what the message, the oracle message, was talking about, and it's tying into the channelings I'm receiving. That's the old you. You no longer allow people to take advantage of your heart. You no longer allow people to weaponize your empathic nature. You have understood through like all of the pain and the karmic cycles that you have to overcome and the lessons that you have to learn and the people that you have to walk away from and just your journey. You have really discovered that your love is a superpower here. Your love is sacred. Your love is pure. Your love is rare. Your love is like no other. And with that, that's what makes you unstoppable, because you're not afraid. You're not afraid to love again. You're not afraid to go out there again, to put yourself out there for different opportunities, You love yourself. You love what you see when you look in the mirror. You love everything about yourself at this point in your journey. And if you're not there yet, then this is just future energy and you will get there. But those of you where I'm reading this for you currently, because of like who you have become through pain, I'm just hearing just pure hatred, pure darkness, pain, suffering, trauma. Like, you had it really hard. I'm hearing that song, it's the hard knocks life for us. Instead of kisses, we get kicks. So yeah, life was really hard for you. People treated you really poorly. And for some of you, you may have like had financial security or stability your whole life, ever since you were young, or maybe you were born into financial stability and security, but you still did not receive the things that you deserve. For many of you, what I'm hearing is you don't even know what love feels like because you've never received it. But that part of your life is over. Like, what you received from people was infatuation, obsession, control, narcissism, domination, manipulation. That's what you received, lust. But you've never received love from another human being before. And I'm hearing that's the most sad, that's the saddest, most disgusting thing ever. This is coming from the divine realms, from your spirit guides who are connected to the divine frequency, feeling just like disgusted with humanity. Like, how do I want to say this? Because these spirit guides that I'm picking up on, these are the spirit guides who have been with you from the beginning. Every tear that was dropped was counted. Every sleepless night, these spirit guides were present. And these spirit guides basically have lived life vicariously through you. Oh man, I'm trying not to get emotional here. They have lived life vicariously through you, and because of that, they've witnessed all of the pain. And not only did they witness all of the pain that you experienced directly, or that you heard about, they bear witness to all of the betrayal, the trickery, the plots, the schemes, the diabolical activity, the demonic presence. These spirit guides of yours witnessed everything. Things that you may never know about. Things that you may never have awareness of. Some of the things, of course, you have. Your intuition has made you aware. Some of the things you figured out yourself. Some of the things have been confirmed through people like myself. But there are so many things that you will never know about that your spirit guides bear witness to. And I'm hearing that karma. That karma, though. For many of you, I'm getting like you entered, or you could be currently entering this stage, or you could have recently entered this stage in your life where it's like you have truly become a powerhouse. And I'm hearing you don't even realize it. You don't realize how much you've changed, how much you have elevated yourself, how significant you are in the next phase of humanity. For some of you, you are definitely being called to put yourself out there, of course, in a private, discreet, protected way in social media. Put yourself out on social media. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your face, then don't share your face. If you don't feel comfortable sharing like your name and personal information about yourself, then don't do it. Do not feel pressured to the social media expectations or social media norms, okay? Because this world is full of distorted, wicked-minded, and wicked-spirited people. So you can be as discreet and private as you want to be, but you're meant to be seen, or not necessarily literally seen, but you're meant to be heard. You're meant to, there's some messages, some downloads that are coming directly to you, and only you can deliver these messages the way, how do I want to say this? You're the only one that can deliver them this way. You're the only one that's going to receive them this way. You're the only one that's going to be able to interpret these messages from the divine in a unique way. So if you've been feeling like, especially like, let's just say it's like a spiritual channel. It doesn't have to be. It can be anything. It could be anything. It could be something in the medical field. It could be something in the food industry. It could be something in the entertainment industry. It could be something in the child care. It could be anything. But I'm just using what I do for an example. Let's say that you are being called to be a spiritualist and you're like, oh my God, social media is so flooded with readers on every platform. Like, they're everywhere. That does not matter. Only you can do it the way that you're going to be called to do it. And because of that, you're going to attract a certain group of people, which is called a collective of people that will completely resonate with what you're saying. So it doesn't matter about how many different people are out here, because over half of these people who are out here on a spiritual sense on these platforms have not been called to do it. But it's their free will to experience whatever they want to experience. Maybe for some of you, you have tried to put yourself out there and it's been hard, difficult, painful. You were attacked with spiritual warfare and different forms of magic and hatred and evil. You're being called to get yourself back out there. Others of you, you may have been able to really, really be blessed to learn a lot of things that was not shown to spiritualists in particular about putting yourself out there. Had I known when I was called to share the messages that I was receiving from the divine, had I known that my literal family and community and ex-lovers and at that time current lover, had I known that they all would attack and oppress what the divine had called me to do, they would have never known anything about it. Okay, and that turned into years of spiritual warfare, years of oppression, years of spiritual and even sometimes physical domination in my life from these so-called lovers and loved ones, simply because I had answered my call and I was bold enough to stand in my truth that I had been chosen to do this thing in particular. But being chosen does not just mean spiritually. You could be chosen to start and run any of those operations, any of those positions that I named, whether it was the food, entertainment, childcare, healthcare, money management. You are called to show up in different areas in your life, but I'm just using this for an example. But had I known, me trusting the illusion that I thought was love, I would have never told anyone that was remotely connected to me about anything that I had been called to do. Not a coworker, not a friend, not a social media friend. I wouldn't have told anyone. I would have just planted that seed in fresh soil, and I would have allowed the divine to work. But I didn't know better, because I did think that I was surrounded by love and appreciation, but no. I was just, how do I want to say it, and this resonates for you as well. You're so full of love. You're so the Ace of Cups. So many times, people like ourselves have just given and given and given and given, and you think that it's being poured back into us, but the whole time it's us, because our cup is overflowing. It never stops. It never goes dry. It always replenishes. So in reality, and these connections that we thought was love, and it was nothing of the sort, was us loving us through pain, through trauma, through hardships, through lessons brought to us by other people. I hope you guys caught that, because they're not going to give it back to me the way that they just did. So rewind it if you have to, but that's the message. So moving forward with this tarot spread, all of the things that I've spoken on, for many of you, it's a thing of the past. And this karmic justice card, this balance, represents in this reading complete internal balance. This is balance on the inside. This is a level of self-mastery through many forms of self-discovery. And you're not done discovering yourself. We're never done discovering who we are. We're never done upgrading, okay? We're never done upgrading. And with this Page of Wands, there's like a burst of excitement, inspiration, energy, enthusiasm, but also like intensity, passion, compassion. It's like a burst of it that is entering your life if it has not already begun. And for many of you, a part of this burst brings you in a divine counterpart. For some of you, this definitely could be same sex. Others of you, you know, it's not. But this is something that your higher self has been waiting for. This is something that is being, especially this connection, this is someone that has been divinely guided to you. And if it's not a romantic love energy, this is someone that you are going to love probably for the rest of your life. This is going to be someone that is going to be there for you. I'm hearing that song, thank you for being a friend, travel around the world and back again. Okay, that Golden Girls theme song, thank you for being a friend. So for some of you, this could be platonic. Others of you, I'm definitely picking up romance. You'll have to take it as it resonates, but this energy that is coming towards you is divine orchestration. You have wielded this energy into your reality, whether it's from friends, because I'm honestly feeling like I want to confirm that, but this is what I'm getting very strongly, that you're not those of you that are resonating with this message, those past connections are over. I'm hearing dead and gone. I done traveled on this road too long. Can you please clear my throat chakra? Can you please clear the frequency around my speech? No weapon formed against any parts of me will prosper. I see. So I'm hearing that song what was it, by T.I., Dead and Gone. That old me is dead and gone. I done traveled on that road too long. So I really feel like for the majority of you, this is not a rekindle from any connections from your past, whether it's romance, family, friends. This new love energy is a replacement. Divine love from people who you will view as family. Divine love from the person that you're either going to end up spending the rest of your life with, or they're always going to be a part of your life when it pertains to romance here. Okay, so let's see. We got the Six of Pentacles, the Prince of Swords, and the Princess of Swords. Yeah, this is newness. This is talking about new contracts, new beginnings, new manifestations finally coming into your reality. You have a lot of chatter around what you are receiving at this time. There will be a lot of people who will be gossiping, if they're not already, because I'm getting like some chatter in the ethers. People sending and projecting negative energy onto you from the past, and that's exactly why they were just saying this is not an energy that is coming from your past. For those of you that's resonating with this message, your past, that door is closed. You may like revisit your past, like for something superficial, like let's say like a family gathering or whatever the family gathering is, whether it's like to mourn or to celebrate, to like show up sporadically, possibly periodically when you can, like, but it's never going to be what it was. It's never going to be how it used to be. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the hearts, the souls, the minds of these people that you have to walk away from. I'm hearing it never had to be like this with these family members, these friends, even these ex-lovers. It never had to be this sour, this distorted, this demonic, this disappointing, but they made it that way. And your fight is over. Your fight is over. You do have a lot of angry people with animosity, definitely from your past, but for some of you, you have come into contact with some lower vibrational enemies who exist in this new timeline with you. You are on a new timeline, but you know the saying, every level has another devil. Okay, so for many of you, you have encountered some karmic energies already in your North Node, and that's fine because it's literally small things to a giant. You know what you have to do when you have to do it, and you just keep moving forward. Especially this newer energy who thought that they could come for you. They're like in a rage, or they're getting ready to like be in a rage and like show themselves because they have a hidden agenda is what I'm hearing. Whoever this current karmic energy is around you, it could be someone in the workplace, someone in the neighborhood, someone who's trying to get close to you. I feel like you know who it is. This energy has been starting to come out in the most recent readings here. This person is getting ready to go into some type of a downward spiral, and it's something that you're going to be able to witness, or someone is going to relay what they've seen and heard about this person to you. This is that energy where you know of this person, but they're like obsessed with you. They're obsessed with bringing you down. This is just the newest devil at this new level. This is the new, the person who is low vibrational enough and close enough to you, who sees you routinely enough to go against the demonic agenda. They're no one, essentially, but I try to get you guys to understand why random ass people just come against you and start attacking you and targeting you, because they are real life low vibrational men and women who have not done what you've done. So they are always a victim to the demonic agenda because they choose to not change their lives. This is why the divine masculine and feminine are literally randomly selected to be targeted. So this is a random minion for the demonic forces who is close enough to you. They see you routinely enough for this demonic intelligence to continue a lifelong agenda, lifetimes. But again, you're the juggernaut. That's your opening energy, the juggernaut. So it doesn't matter. They can keep coming at you in different forms, different stages, different ages. You're always going to know what you're up against because you have educated yourself. Your journey is not just about crying and, healing. It's about education. You become very educated on your journey of self-discovery. Yes, there's a lot of tears that's involved, a lot of healing, but there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge and intelligence that is exchanged for that pain, right? So yeah, you're very intelligent emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Your energy, your sensitivity is like at an all-time high, but you have control over the energies around you. You could be feeling like some weird jittery energy, like some anxious, some energy that's just uncomfortable and foreign, and you know immediately, like, that's not my energy. That's this person that just crossed paths with me. I just thought about this person a few hours ago, and here they go, and here go the weird ass energy. Like, when you start feeling weird, nervous, scared, panicked, angry, your breath, your breathe, I'm hearing chest palpitations, you know that that's not your energy. You know that you're in the presence, or a demon is in the presence of you. And you're like, man, get that weird ass energy away from me. You alchemize things internally and you send that energy right back. And because these people, they truly don't know what you know because they have not taken their journey. They haven't answered the call. So they envy divine masculine, divine feminine for knowing what we know, but was not willing to do what we did. Like, it's crazy, but that's the minds of distorted men and women. At one point, we were distorted men and women, but we're not anymore. So yeah, there's a weird energy around you who has been being used for an agenda against you. And this spirit that this person possesses is like ruthless. Something's getting ready to explode. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Something, you're going to see something. 7 of Pentacles. With this person, this closest karmic energy in your North Node, what they have been investing in, their time and their energy. I feel like someone who's connected to you, someone who wants to invest time in you, this love energy, whether it's a friend or romance, platonic or otherwise, they may even bear witness to this spiral, this downfall, this outburst of this karmic. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a continuation to the most recent reading. What was it talking about? A karmic is so obsessed with you. But of course, that's not the whole reading. That's why if you know, you know. And if you tapped in, you sit and you get the details. So many people, and there's nothing to be offended by. If people are not in the same frequency or on the same timeline, they're really not going to receive the messages. So it is what it is. That's why it's always important to keep your energy clear and your discernment high, because you always want to call in the energy that is for you, that is in alignment with you, whether it's in business, love, life. Shady boots. I love Intuitive Kev. Like, he is so gifted. He's so talented. Like, these cards, you guys know he hand drew these cards and then turned them into tarot decks for everyone. The 7 of Swords here. This karmic, and I am not attacking anyone's spirituality or religion or beliefs, but someone is calling upon Kali Ma in particular, in the lowest form. Okay, that's the best, most intelligent, most respectful way for me to address this without offending anyone. Someone is working with Kali Ma in particular and pulling from the lowest form of that entity. And you know, spirits, demons, entities, guides, they come and assist and to carry out whatever we ask them to do. So I'm saying that to say, I don't work with Kali Ma. She's not a spirit guide of mine. At least I haven't encountered her yet on my journey. I will have the choice how I choose to work with this entity. So someone has been working with this entity in particular in the lowest form. I believe Kali Ma is that Hindu. I don't. That's not Egyptian. I think it's Hindu, if I'm not mistaken. It's Hindu. Anyway, someone has been working with some form of it's not really religion. I guess, because whatever. Someone's been working with a form of spiritual ranking, a spiritual existence for the lowest reasons ever. And this person's getting ready to be exposed, because even if you don't work with this I don't even know how to say it, this ethnicity of spirituality, because I believe it's Hinduism. Okay, the spirituality I work with is of African descent, and you know there's different forms, right? How do I want to say this? Because I'm receiving so many messages. Whatever the spirit is, because for many of you it's not literally this entity, but it is for some of you. Like, I'm reading someone real clearly right now, because you're so high ranking and you're sitting so much in spiritual authority. Any entity that is called to go up against you, they fact check, FACT, they fact check and make sure that they're not going up against the chosen one, because these spirits, these entities, these demonic forces, what have you, they know what time it is. So they like, hold on, because a lot of people have been trying to target this divine masculine, divine feminine. Some of your family, fake ass friends, ex-lovers have caught on these same spirits and entities. But for some of you, it's dead ass Kali, Kali Ma. That name may be significant. Someone may call themselves that or something like that. They won't let me get off of that. They keep drawing me to this. Someone is ruthless as hell. This is who they are. But they had no idea. You used to be ruthless, but you are disciplined. You are structured. You are in order now. But make no mistake about it, you used to be ruthless as hell. You had to maintain. You had to tame yourself. You had to tame your shadows, your spirits, your demons, whatever you want to call them. And this person who's been coming up against you, I'm hearing single-handedly. Someone single-handedly targeted you out of a group of people here. And they think that they're so dark and so powerful and so majestic and so hidden and cloaked that you would never see this. I feel like you identified this person, because this is someone in your environment. I feel like you've identified them almost immediately. But you've been playing fool, acting like you don't know what's going on. You're in your high priestess energy. So you're not speaking about anything, about what you know, what you've bear witness to, what spirit has told you. So this person something's being exposed here. Yeah, I can't make it up. 6 of Wands. And look at this 6 of Wands, like crying, like, y'all see me for the snake ass bitch I am. That's what I'm hearing. Libra, Aquarius, Leo could be significant for some of you. Libra, Aquarius, or Leo. The Most High is the Most High is about to do something very unorthodox. It's something that they don't normally do. Your spirit team, someone is getting ready to receive. It feels harsh, y'all. Yeah, 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It feels harsh. It's going to appear to be harsh. You may even feel sorry for this person for a little bit, but you don't understand, like, this person's mind, their soul, the hatred that they have towards you in particular. And you are so important in this environment. You're important in any environment that the divine calls you to. And if this is something that you are a part of, that you were divinely orchestrated to, like you really didn't have many choices, like this was the best choice, like you have to do this, you have to be there, you have to show up. And this person in particular has been trying to destroy you here. So whatever, their judgment is pretty harsh, but it is definitely warranted. It is, It's necessary. It's deserved, okay? It is harsh, but it's deserving at the same time. Wow. 5 of Cups here and then a 2 of Cups. Yeah. And whatever this is, this person may even be trying to directly attack your love. Or they've been attacking your heart chakra, your heart frequency, how you see yourself, how people see you. Yeah, passion and the Queen of Cups. Someone's been doing some type of emotional spell work. They even, for some of you, literally attacking your love life, like just sending you negative energies towards your love life, because this is what this spirit that they are working with has chosen to, like, this is how they're being guided. But for some of you, again, they activated, they invited this spirit into them. They wanted to hurt you. They wanted to see you broken because they already embodied a low vibrational spirit anyway. And then when they seen you, it's like this spirit grew bigger and bigger, and they started calling upon bigger, more powerful forces and entities. They allowed this little demon to grow inside of them, and they have done some shit that they can't take back. 5 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Someone is going to get defeated spiritually in such a way where it's going to play out in their physical life like they're being forced out of a situation. This is a demon being extracted, removed from an environment that you are meant to be a part of, that you were called into, that you're not finished with. This environment, you're going to be there for a little bit. I'm hearing, but it's your choice. Someone is like trying to force you out. This person. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this environment, this circumstance, whatever you're doing at this time in your life, it's directly connected to like your stability, your come up, you're rebuilding your life here. Yeah, 7 of Cups, and this person thinks that they're going to like have their way with you and make shit challenging and difficult and hard, and they're very conniving. Scorpio could be significant for some of you. This person is sneaky as fuck. I'm definitely getting like love spells, love magic. What else here with this 10 of Wands and 8 of Cups? Yeah, This is someone who, the Twin Flame card came out. But when I received the Twin Flame energy, especially in this deck in particular, I don't get it from a romantic aspect or anything. I get it like your shadow self coming up against you again, or the shadows trying to overthrow the light again. That's how I spiritually interpret the Twin Flame card from this deck in particular when I use it. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've gotten this card, and I get the same interpretation with this deck. This is the shadows trying to overthrow the light here. This is definitely a spirit, a spiritual contract you've had, and you've already successfully overcame it. But again, you have free will every day. You could be on your divine path for a decade and choose the next morning you wake up to be on demon time. Like, that's your choice to throw all of your divinity away day by day, or it's your choice to continue to add to your divinity and become the juggernaut, become unstoppable. And I feel like you've done exactly that. So yeah, judgment because of that. Because you make the best, the proper, the divine free will choice of your life every day. It's a decision. And that decision comes with responsibility, obligations, expectations. It's not hard to choose. I mean, it is. It is. It is hard to choose to maintain your life in a divine frequency. But it is not hard to like make that decision between distortment and divinity. Like, it's so easy to choose the darkness. It's so easy to choose to be a low vibrational negative person. But again, I'm talking to people where you've overcome that. Now it is so easy for you to choose the right thing. Now it is so easy for you to stay focused. It's not hard for you to choose right by yourself anymore. So you're going up against a person who's the opposite. They have no idea what is right for them. They don't know what self-love, discipline, order is. They have none of the things that you have. And they think that they can overthrow you, overpower you, and attack you. Strength card here, and then the Fool card. Yeah, whoever this demon is that's inside of this person's body, they're trying to stop the next phase of your life before you enter it. As we're going into this Lover's energy. Okay, but there's definitely a connection here. Very passionate. Again, for some of you, I keep getting it. It could be same sex for some of you. And I feel like if that's the case, if that's something you're not used to, like being with the same sex, or even being with the opposite sex. For some of you, you may be leaving a same sex like frequency and love, and you will attract someone that's of opposite sex to you. It's a change. Others of you, it's the opposite. For some of you, it may not change. You may attract the same type of the same gender that you've always been dating, but I'm definitely getting that. For some of you, let's say that you were a man who only dated women, your divine counterpart may be same sex. If you were a woman who only dated men, your divine counterpart may be same sex. I shouldn't say divine counterpart. This soulmate energy, you determine what it's going to be throughout the connection, the journey. Okay, so let's scratch the divine counterpart, and this is a soulmate though. Okay, and you determine whether or not the two of you are going to become more. What's the lovers? But there's an energy, there's a demon present on your North Node timeline who's directly attacking this love frequency. They may even know who this person is, or they know of it. Some type of something is spreading, some type of there's some gossip going around in this community, this environment. Word is getting out. Yeah, the High Priestess. You know exactly who this person is. You know who both of these people are. You know who the demon is that's rising up against you, who is still trying to, like, is basically with this twin flame card, trying to enforce or reenact, reopen a karmic contract that you've already walked away from. But again, you can choose to take this karmic contract. You can wake up on demon time, you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm with all the karmic shit. Then boom, there's the contract. But for many of you, you're not. You're not. This is very much girl, boy, bye. Get away from me. Okay, but this High Priestess energy, legal issues, Wheel of Fortune. So this, I keep wanting to say divine counterpart, but they keep cutting me off because it's your choice. There's something about don't feel pressure either way, because this is a connection that's not going to leave your life. For some of you, you may find yourself being challenged with that. Like, if I don't commit myself to them romantically, then I may lose them as a friend. No, you're not. No, you're not. If I only try to keep them as a friend, then I may lose them altogether. No, you're not. Either way, however you decide, if you feel like romance will tamper the connection, you may try to explore this person romantically, and it may not be something that you want. They're still going to be there as a friend. You may try this connection romantically, and it's everything that you could have ever imagined, and they're still going to be a friend and a lover. All right. So with this High Priestess, legal issues, and Wheel of Fortune, whoever this person is, they have definitely been under spiritual warfare. They've definitely this is someone who is facing some type of a spiritual stronghold, but with the intent to be released from it. They could be caught up in some type of illegal issues. They could have some things from their past that they have to overcome. They definitely have a karmic debt that they have to settle before they can fully enter this connection. And I feel like for many of you, this is someone that you know of, because there's too much intention, and there's too much intention. There's too much anticipation. There's too much like expectation here for you to not know of this person. I feel like you at least have some type of a connection with them already, because there's an energy of expecting to see them, anticipating, being happy, being eager, and there's a deeper level of feelings that's developing. So for many of you, you definitely know this person, and they may have already told you about like some of the things that they're going through. Someone wants you to view this person as a karmic, as someone that is not good for you, and that's not the case. This is someone who is finding their divinity, and you have crossed paths with them because you have become a guide spiritually. Here in the physical, you have become someone that the divine can rely on to help people, of course, from a healthy, still high vibrational space within yourself, to help people through their own shadows. You know not to throw yourself into someone else's dark night of the soul anymore. You know that you owe no one that type of a loyalty but yourself. So you have become like a perfect guide. You have evolved. You are now a spirit guide, okay? So if you're wondering that, and that's why the message, they said on that message about putting yourself out there, whether you're putting yourself back out there or for the first time, it's time now, because you have evolved. You know about boundaries spiritually, mentally, emotionally, energetically. And you know what the consequences are if you allow people to cross your boundaries, or if you allow like distorted loyalty to get you to stay stuck to a situation that you're only meant to look at from afar on the outside, right? Yeah, the passion card is still here. 4 of Cups. Yes, that's exactly what I was just saying. Someone wants you to reject this connection altogether. Like, we can't be friends. I would never. Someone with a past like you, and just like I'm too something about you being too divine, or someone want. Okay, let's clear this up. Yes, I'm reading for people who are living and operating in their North Node timeline. No, that does not mean that you would only encounter North Node people. That's impossible. If we only encounter people who are where we are, then the world as a whole would be like there will be no hope for the world. If we only encounter people who have already done what we've done. You are now a teacher. You are a guide now. So you will encounter people who wants to elevate, who wants to discover what they have to live in that same frequency, who wants to access their North Node destiny, what is rightfully theirs. You're going to encounter many people who are in the transition stages, who are in that threshold from their South Node to their North Node. So that has to be cleared up. Whoever I'm reading for, yes, you are full on divine masculine, divine feminine. You are living and operating your life in your North Node timeline. You're receiving everything that was promised to you. People got to pay whatever they got to pay because of what they did to go against you. But that does not mean all of those things are true. But also, another truth is you're going to encounter people who, on a soul level, are seeking what you already discovered. And this is a soulmate who is exactly that. I can't make it up. Spirit ain't gonna lie to me to lie to y'all. The Fool card is at the bottom of the deck now. This is what's going on. So you, I don't want to say a gatekeeper. You represent the pathway. Whoever, and these are not random people that's just coming towards you. You're going to know whether or not they're karmic or they're someone that's trying to find their way. But this reading in particular, this is someone that's divinely orchestrated on your path, because not only are they trying to find their way out of their South Node, they are also a kindred spirit to you. I'm hearing, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. So whoever this person is, it's like I'm getting like double rainbow energy. Double rainbow energy. This is a kindred spirit to you. And they also have decided that they want to be divine. So it's like a double blessing here. Because this person definitely could be a kindred spirit to you and still be in karmic frequencies. So you will never be able to experience life with them the way that it's intended, because they didn't do what was necessary. This is a person who's going to do what is necessary, and you're going to be able to experience a North Node life with each other. This is not going to be a friend or a lover that you have to cut off. It's like it's bittersweet because of their choice. This is going to be a friend or a lover that is going to be there the long haul because they choose every day to do what you did. Okay? Yeah, the Tower. And the Sun card, divine orchestration, clarity, illumination, and the truth. With the Ace of Swords here. And what's the Two of Wands? Alright. And don't let, because I'm just picking up an energy of like pessimism, or like someone trying to critique the hell out of you, or this may be your shadow self coming up, because you're being called to do something here. They keep bringing me back to that point. You're being called to do something, but there's an energy of like pessimism. There's a pessimistic spirit that's waiting for you to show up or waiting for you to return. You need to cancel and demolish and remove this spirit before you even enter this space in your life here. Because this is definitely something that you deserve. But it's like you can't receive the outcome if you don't go and put in the work. If you don't show up, then how are you going to receive it? There's a lot of love and acceptance and appreciation and gratitude surrounding a decision that your spirit is calling you to, or calling you back to. I can't make it up. There's a community of people who are waiting for you to show up here. Okay? Yes, I can't make it up. The Empress, they're waiting for you. Whatever you have to give, whatever you have received to share with other people here. Yeah, the Devil at the bottom, the Empress at the top, and the Devil at the bottom. Or, yeah, flip and switch it. The Devil at the top, the Empress at the bottom. This is a stronghold trying to get you to believe in it again. Because again, you are Emperor, Empress energy. You are the Ace of Cups. So if this demonic stronghold to get you, if this demonic stronghold can get you to feed into that lie, that illusion again, then that Ace of Cups energy will be very satisfying, very replenishing for this demonic energy here. It's like a drop of your energy, a drop of your essence. It's like magic to the demonic forces here. And it's like this demonic existence is like desperate for your energy again. Because they know that you fully alchemized yourself. Like your Ace of Cups is pure. It's not tainted. It's not empty. It's pure and it's overflowing. So you're going to face like a lot of adversities, but I feel like it's internally, and people are going to try to come to you in the physical to add to what you're already dealing with internally, but all you have to do is continue to knock these demons out the way, off your path. It's like the closer you're getting to, I'm hearing closer to my dreams, the closer you're getting to a decision in particular that's connected to your destiny, and this destiny is connected to other people's destiny, whatever this is. Whether it's food, money management, entertainment, spirituality, teaching, the healthcare industry, the childcare industry, whatever it is, there are people who are waiting for you. There are souls who are waiting for you, souls that are going to encounter you. And their life is going to forever be changed or improved because you showed up. Alright? So it's like the closer you're getting to this blessing, this breakthrough, this promise, I'm hearing the promised land, these green pastures, the heavier the attacks will be. But understand they're heavy, and I don't feel like it's anything that's going to attack you in the physical. It's not something that's going to attack where you are financially, materially, in the physical. It's something that's going to compromise your internal stance here. Your belief, like this spirit, this entity is trying to shatter your belief in this reality because it's true. 10 of Cups, complete promise, complete wish fulfillment. That's that double rainbow energy I was getting, the 10 of Cups. And it's favor that's attached to you, to this promise being fulfilled. Yeah, favor for you, favor for these people that you're going to encounter. Alright, so lastly, the Ace of Wands. Alright, so the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants you to reject judgment. Two of Cups. It's like something gets silenced immediately. This is your power. This is that unstoppable force that was spoken of when we opened the reading with your oracle message. The Ace of Wands represents this unstoppable force that is you. Don't sleep on yourself with this Four of Cups. What's this Four of Cups to the Judgment? Someone may be trying to hide their ass whooping that they're getting after they came for you, especially this demon that's present on your timeline. What's this Four of Wands to the Judgment, Spirit? I mean, Four of Cups to the Judgment. They like say it the right way first. What's the Four of Cups to the Judgment? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you devour somebody. And you're such an inspiration. This is you inspiring, and someone's in love with you. Someone is falling in love with you. There's a confession. If you made it to this point in the reading, 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes in, this person is in love with you. There's a confession that's coming. Eight of Swords, this is all that they're thinking about. They have to set themselves free. They have to speak this truth here. Queen of Cups. I'm here forever, my lady. Somebody in love with you. Yes, that's this. What? Let's get one more. Up in the clouds. They can't stop thinking about this. Six of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, you know them. I don't know if you have romantic feelings for them or not as I'm doing this reading, but they definitely got them for you. I can't make it up. The Emperor. This is a masculine energy. You've already come out in the reading as the Empress. I just didn't keep the card. Yeah. The Hanged One, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Somebody, this masculine energy who you know of, I feel like they're just a friend or you're just cordial. They're about to make something clear to you. This could be exactly the person that you wanted. You could, for some of you, you're getting wish fulfillment in a soulmate friend, like your best friend soulmate, and also your lover soulmate. Is this two separate energies? I feel obviously it's going to be a split. Let me see. Four of Pentacles. This is someone who, they got you sitting at the edge of your seat. But this is someone that you know. You feel like that they're not into you, or you misread the energy. This is someone that you have started to pull back from because of their lack of communication, lack of validation. Not saying like you a karmic and a pick-me, like you need to be validated, but this is like you need something to go on. I'm hearing throw a dog a bone, like give me something to go on. The Chariot. They're about to give you something to go on. They're about to confirm something because they can feel something energetically, like you're not as receptive to them anymore. I'm hearing slow and steady does not always win the race. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. This is someone, this is someone that you prayed to about. You prayed to the divine about this connection. You asked for a sign from this person. This is someone that you view as an emperor. This is someone where you already feel like naturally this is an energy where you thought about this person all the time, what it could be, been praying for a sign. You could have even done spiritual protection, like if there's anything blocking this person from coming to me, talking to me, if there's any spiritual warfare going on, I ask that you protect me and this person at this time from the spiritual warfare. And then it got to a point where you're like, I don't even know, I already prayed about it, I ain't received no sign, ain't nothing changed, so I'm off that. This person's coming towards you. Yeah, transformation. Something is over with the Death card, and now they can come towards you. So if you made it to this point in the reading, honey, look, I can't make it up, the Empress. There she go. And here he go. This could be a true masculine to feminine connection. Whether it's same sex or not, one of you are feminine, this other person is masculine. The Star card. They are now ready to experience you in your North Node. They are. Yeah, Queen of Cups. They see you and feel you in a way that they couldn't. It was some type of a spiritual restriction. Nine of Wands, yeah. Something's coming to an end. And whoever this fucking karmic is, there is something that's going to take place in this person's life. I feel like I shouldn't close this reading out just yet. Alright, they don't want me to close it out yet. I'm like, why? I'm hearing why so fast? What's the rush? Yeah, so whoever this person is, it's probably like a slow burn energy. It was their ego and their pride that had them believing for too long. Like they stayed in a frequency. They stayed in the energy for too long when it came to pursuing you. Because it's like in the beginning of them meeting you, you could have let it be known, like, I'm attracted to you. You said something. Because I'm hearing Lotto. I see what I like, so I'm working my move. But you did it in Empress energy. Like, you and I know pick me. But you let this person know that you're interested in them. And you was waiting on them to be the masculine to let you know, like, are you interested in me too? And if you are, with you being masculine, you're going to pursue me because I'm feminine. I'm the Empress. I'm not going to step out of my frequency, out of my existence to play a role that I'm not meant to. So you didn't chase this person. You definitely attracted them. And then when it was time for them to not chase you but pursue you, to embody that masculine energy that they're supposed to, they couldn't. They couldn't. And that now with them being in this Eight of Swords energy and up in the clouds, they're heavily replaying like, why the fuck? Like, why am I slipping? I'm hearing stand up, make a move, say something. Because whoever this person is, that's why all this fire energy out. They ain't had a problem pushing up on a karmic any day. But it's like when it pertains to you, but it was their ego and their pride that they were at a battle with. Because they stated that this is someone who could be used to people throwing themselves at them or like making it overly obvious, like, I like you, like, come here sexy, come here handsome, like, you fine as fuck. They're used to that, but that's distorted. That's infatuation. That's not genuine. They're used to the chase. They're used to like that demonic thrill, that distorted energy. They have to learn that that's not what it really looks like. Okay, so let's see. What else? Child, courthouse, great fortune, What's this child courthouse energy? This message keeps coming out. This may be a person who, they have like joint custody of their children, or they could have full custody of a young child or children. Something like the result of ending like a karmic contract with the parents to their child either results in them having joint custody or having full custody. Journey, yeah. So this is that energy. It came out in another reading, y'all. Or this could be you. They're not. Okay, also what they're telling me with this child in courthouse, this was the internal battle. Them having to like do the healing to get back to their frequency, that innocent Six of Cups frequency. That is the key to your North Node. Because if you can't tap into your inner child, then you're not truly healed. If you can't believe and dream and manifest and interact from a innocent, because your inner child is basically your purity, your optimism, your hope, what keeps this world going high vibrationally. If your inner child is dead, gone, closed off, suffocated, oppressed, then there's no hope for humanity to change. That's what I'm getting here. This person had to fight to get back to their inner child, because that's what you did, and that fight is over for you. So Divine Holy Spirit was not going to allow this person, because their ego and their pride, it was a blockage, but it worked in your favor, because this person, Divine Holy Spirit, didn't see this person suitable or see fit for this person to come into your life if they couldn't even tap in, like at least get the tap going. Now they're in this energy of optimism and hope and wish fulfillment. So now their inner child tap is going. So now this person can, they feel confident with pursuing you now. Okay. So yeah, marriage. Okay, this definitely is a divine counterpart here. This is someone that you want to get to know them. You want to date them. You want to pursue them romantically. You may have even asked like, is this supposed to be my husband or my wife? Yeah, the main male, distant horizon. This is someone that you see, but it's like so close but so far at the same time type of energy. Like you may see this person routinely, but they seem so far away from you. And this is something that's been sitting on your heart, on your spirit. So if you made it to the end of this reading, yeah, it's like Divine Holy Spirit saved the best message for last. But for others of you, in the beginning, that friendship turns into lover. That could be for some of you as well, because you're definitely getting what you deserve. And I'm just picking up like a lot of fire. So maybe the colors orange, red, ginger, burgundy, it may be significant. Toxic ties. My past is toxic, but it's mine. Okay. I never felt this way before. It's like fire in my veins. You're my soulmate. So yeah, this is a representation of the reading. You can choose to walk away from your past. Your toxic past. You can cut these toxic ties and set yourself free, or you can continue to choose to defend your toxic connections and be bound to them. Someone here was not ready or willing to walk away from their toxic ties because they feel more comfortable being this version of themselves. I feel like this is this karmic energy. They're trying to justify why they feel some type of way about you for no reason, because in actuality, you crazy, you sexy, and you cool. And whoever this romantic energy is, they feel the same way about you too. Yes, this karmic is emitting, and you're going to see it. It says, my fucked up ways have caught up with me. I knew that this day would come. Now I want to run. Karmic toxic air sign. But this is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. A liar, someone who's sneaky, someone who's in their south node. They're a tyrant, and they're mentally unstable. This is that new devil at this new level in your life. Yeah, and there's also some people that you have a soulmate contract with. There is no doubt that our souls are mated. We were fated. Whether it's fated to be kindred spirit friends or kindred spirit lovers. Okay? Someone definitely was praying and finding themselves, and now they can hear their higher self, and they're starting to believe again. Alright? And this karmic is letting you know they know exactly what they did. They don't feel bad or sorry. They just feel sorry that things didn't work in their favor. And if they could get access to you again to try to attack you again, they would. But someone is feeling like all synchronicities line up to you and them. And This is a connection where I feel like the both of you, but whoever this connection is, that's going to turn into a romance, whether you've been wanting this person romantically from the start, or it's this kindred soulmate friendship connection that you didn't know, like, damn, you might be the love of my life too. Either way, these people are going to be thrown off by your wisdom and your divinity, and realizing, like, damn, you're such a blessing. Like, I can't believe I almost passed up the opportunity to be your friend, or to let you know that I'm attracted to you too. Either way, you getting what you want. You getting what you want. Okay, so that is the reading. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Sending you all mana, love, and light. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Sending you mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.